In this video, I will be showing you how to go from skinny fat to six-pack abs in 180 days without giving up any of the foods that you love with my simple methods. All right, guys, this is the Spartan method. We're going from skinny fat to muscular in 180 days. And I'm going to show you how to go from skinny fat to sub 12% body fat and muscular in 180 days without sacrificing the food that you love. My transformation journey. I, at 15 years old, after 2 years of lifting and dieting, was lost until finding this method that I am about to show you. And once I found this little tweak to my diet and lifting, I went from 220 skinny fat and weak to 200 stronger than ever with abs. And it only took me 180 days, or 6 months if you're a stickler. My before and after. This was me in 2023. Around 220 pounds with around 25% body fat. I looked and felt horrible and didn't know how to get the pudge off without sacrificing my gains or the food that I want to eat. This was when I found the Spartan method. This is me in 2024 at around 200 pounds and 15% body fat. 6 months after finding what I use and use repeatedly day to day in my life, the Spartan method. And look at me now at 209 pounds, even leaner, while still implementing the same methods in my day-to-day life. Who is this program for? Attention all viewers. This piece of content is only intended for men ages 20 to 30 who are skinny fat and who aren't afraid to go through a little bit of struggle to achieve the body and confidence that they dream about every night. Men ages 20 to 30 trying to lose fat and put on muscle in 180 days, this program is for you. Skinny fat men who are ready for a change, this program is for you. Men ready to better themselves for their own future, this program is for you. Men ready to have their dream body, this program is for you. Here's a few bonus qualifications that this program might be for you. If you are ready to have girls stare at you at the beach in the summer, then this program is for you. If you are ready to quit getting rejected at social events because you're blubbery, then this program is for you. If you are ready to not keep getting overlooked by your friends when they're looking for people to go on double dates with, then this program is for you. It's not your Riz, it's your body fat. If you are looking to break the chain of starvation, then overeating every few months, just like every other person who tries to get into the gym does, then this program is for you. Who is this program not for? This program is not for young men who want to stay weak-minded. It's also not for young men who are okay with having an average physique. Average is bad. Young men who aren't willing to achieve their dream physique. Young men who don't want to reclaim their confidence. And young men who don't like when women are always staring at them will not like this program. Common mistake that skinny fat men make. Not tracking their calories and macronutrients properly to promote fat loss. Most men just guess their intake rather than measuring it accurately. Failing to increase non-exercise activity. Daily movement outside the gym is crucial for fat loss because it will make up the majority of the calories you burn during the day. Training inefficiently. Doing the wrong lifting programs and excessive cardio instead of training to burn fat while building muscle. The truth about going from skinny fat to lean. Now here's the truth about going from skinny fat to lean and muscular that no one will tell you. You can absolutely chop off 10% of your body fat without cutting out the foods you love, hitting the gym every day of the week, and feeling starved every day while your metabolism is completely shut down or slowly deteriorating. However, most skinny fat men aren't capable of doing so because they don't fundamentally understand how to. This is me on week 1 of my journey through lifting. Myths you need to avoid. The main gain myth. You need to shield yourself from the main gain method. This method has been shown time and time again to slow down your progress to a crawl and get the least possible results that you can in a given time frame. The fat burning workout myth. There is no such thing as fat burning workouts. All any form of exercise will ever do is burn calories and calories alone. Fat is a unit of energy, not a set of 300 crunches or a treadmill workout. What you'll learn in this breakdown: how to not starve yourself and still lose weight while gaining muscle, the key to sustainable fat loss without sacrificing muscle, how I got from 220 pounds in skinny fat to 200 pounds in lean in 180 days, my exact transformation journey and what made it work, how to keep stubborn fat off while building muscle, all while still being able to eat the food that you love, and how to do this without spending hours in the gym. No more endless treadmill sessions hoping the fat magically falls off. My background story. Ever since the age of 11 years old, I have been skinny fat. And guess what that skinny fat paired with preteen hormones came with? Gyno. Giant, unrecoverable nipples that poked out of every single shirt or sweatshirt or jacket that I have ever worn. Imagine this. You're walking through the halls at school and you see two eyes staring at you. But wait, those eyes are on someone's chest. What the hell, you think in your head as you look closer and see what you're staring at is a pair of man boobs. This was my life every day for 3 years. My early gym journey. My journey in the gym started much like anyone else's. My form was awful. I got stared at weird. I was insecure because everyone, including the hot soccer moms, were bigger than me. Afterwards, I would go home, slam McDonald's or a bowl of spaghetti, and I would still always wonder, why aren't I jacked yet? What is wrong with me? This continued on for a year, through a whole wrestling season where I still ate like I wanted to be a diabetic, and sure, I gotten stronger, but I still looked almost the exact same, worse even, because now I was just kind of bulky with even bigger man boobs. My diet struggles. Eating healthy. Who knew ranch salad dressings had so many calories? Low carb, high fat. Wouldn't you know, fat has twice as many calories as carbs. I was ready to give up. I felt like I had tried absolutely everything I could and I still hadn't changed a single bit. The discovery. When I came across the MyFitnessPal app, it was late in the evening after a lift one day. I saw it on my TikTok, so I just downloaded it and I logged a bagel and cream cheese. I found out that simple snack had over 500 calories with only 15 grams of protein, and it opened my eyes. The turning point. I realized that all along I had been looking at fitness from the wrong angle, most likely at the same angle that you look at it from now. I started tracking my calories and my macros, and it made the world of the difference. It was like a light switched on in my head and in my body. Now I could see how to track my calories and macros, how to keep a slight deficit daily to lose fat while keeping and building muscle, how to still enjoy all the foods I love by slightly modifying them, and how to make room for the food I cannot sacrifice even an ounce of flavor for. The personal catalyst. But what was the catalyst that made me finally decide to change my body and my view on life? I had a girlfriend when I was 14, and she was out of my league, way out of my league. And like most women do when they feel they have a superiority complex over their man, she cheated on me. Once, then twice, and even more. Eventually, I was done. I broke up with her, and it left me broken. The reason I initially started to lift was because in my head, it was a way that I could hurt myself without causing emotional damage to those who love me. But eventually, it became much more than that. Finding my purpose. One day, I looked at my progress pictures from that lift compared to the ones from the month prior, and it blew my mind. I had gotten more muscular, and my face looked better too. I said in my head, on that day, fuck this girl, I'm going to work on myself for me. I found God again, and I built my faith back to what it was before. I got a mentor who helped me get through the situation I was in and heal. I always told him that I would help other people the way he helped me one day, and that I would have a direct impact on people's lives simply because I was in them. And I continue to live up to that promise every day. Introducing the Spartan Method. I call this code the Spartan Method. When you look back at history, you see that the Spartans were warriors, dominant in every battle that they faced. Do you think they didn't eat how they liked? Do you think that they didn't feast whenever they wanted to? Of course they did. They were an army of badasses. I have found a way to replicate the core foundation of exactly how they trained, ate, and recovered to stay lean and build muscle while eating the way that you want to. The Spartan method results. My results. When I practiced this method daily, I was able to lose 20 pounds of pudge and put on muscle, and enjoy doing so because I could still eat what I wanted when I wanted. Client results. My client Nolan has lost 20 pounds already and is on track to lose 35 pounds by the end of July. My client Sam had no muscle and a cute little fat base that made him look like a pole, and in the past 6 months he's gained 20 pounds while still losing the fat. The old ineffective methods. The chicken and rice diet. The outdated, inefficient way. Eat the same chicken and rice every day, hate the taste, kind of lose the weight, but hate your life in the process. I used to do this, and it was never worth it to me. I would always quit on like day 3 because it's not sustainable. The cardio and crunches method. This has never worked, ever, not one singular time. You cannot just exercise and expect to lose weight without dressing your diet. These both will leave you with the same old-time tested frustrating result. You don't lose the weight, and if you do, you still look awful because you haven't touched a gym, so then your muscle eats away as well. The Spartan Method diet. Calorie deficit. We will tailor this diet to you, but for every single one of you, it would look like a 300 to 500 calorie deficit daily, which is hardly noticeable. 0.5 grams of fat per pound of body weight to regulate your hormones, keep your energy up, and make sure you can keep getting woodies. 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight to sustain your muscle and to even help it grow while you're losing this weight. And 0.75 grams of carbs per pound of body weight to keep your energy high and your body moving. This diet works so well because it is balanced out so that you're never going to miss a meal or a food that you want just because you're restricted. This diet gives you freedom. And another added bonus, you get an 1,000 calorie cheat meal whenever you want in the week. You're able to do this because you're stacking up 2,000 to 4,000 calories of a deficit daily. The Spartan Method workout. What were Spartans most known for? Not their bench press, but their capabilities in war. They had functionally strong bodies and mostly trained with their own body weight. Lift heavy and light. Both lifts are done with intensity. Every workout includes at least 2 exercises to keep the muscle group functional and powerful. Focus on functional strength. Example, push day. Bench press, dips, shoulder press, flies, lateral raises, handstand push-ups, tricep extensions, and man makers. These all run your pushing muscles through different ranges of motion in different ways and at different angles to ensure that you get stronger and more mobile. High intensity, low volume. Only 2 to 3 sets per exercise keeps the intensity up because the intensity will always be key. We don't want to be stuck in the gym for hours. We want to be there for 6 hours a week max. This will leave you with an hour a day per day of our lifting program. The Spartan Method recovery. Evening routine. Read 10 minutes of a good book before bed, talk to loved ones, write down a plan for tomorrow, and take a cool shower to lower your blood pressure. I do every single one of these daily. The reason that I do every single one of these daily is because they work. They de-stress you, they unplug your mind, and they get you ready for bed. Quality sleep. Studies show those who sleep 8 hours while in a deficit lose multiple times less muscle compared to those who sleep less than 7 hours per night. You have to sleep in order for your muscle to either sustain or build. The less you sleep, the more your muscle will deteriorate. Morning routine. Don't hit snooze. Get up at one consistent time. Drink water immediately. Take a cold shower to wake up and use the first 90 minutes of waking productively. Now, I'm not saying get up at 5 a.m. I'm saying get up at the same time every day. You will find that you will be much more productive throughout your day and you will never have a spell of grogginess again. My continued progress. This is me only 2 years ago at 188 pounds on a mini cut, not using the Spartan method. Not skinny fat, but definitely not jacked. And this is a picture of me taken this morning at 208 pounds, still using the Spartan method. This method works and has been proven time and time again on others as well as me. Now imagine what you can do in 180 days without any of the turmoil or distress that I had to go through to absolutely harness this method. Truth be told, guys, I have been trying to work on this for years, but I only felt that the progress I should show you was the progress from when I mastered it, from when I had completely learned it, to now, because that's the time I've had to implement it. I have shown you how powerful our system is when it's implemented properly and intentionally. And I have also shown you how when you let it run its course in your life, its compounding effects better you forever. Who is this offer for? One more time. Men ages 20 to 30 who want to transform their physique in the next 180 days. Men seeking confidence, ready to quit getting rejected and overlooked socially. Skinny fat men, ready to better themselves and achieve their dream body. Men breaking cycles, ready to end the starvation and overeating cycle for good. And if you want to permanently change how you view yourself and how other people view you as a person, this program is 100% for you. If you want to go from skinny fat to six-pack abs in 180 days, pay attention, because we have an offer for you. Our guarantee and the next steps. We will join you on this journey, implement our methods and processes to every aspect of your fitness journey, and if you don't get results in the 180 days doing what we're helping you do, we will work with you for free until you do. We can fully equip you with all the tools necessary to achieve your dream body and take a group full of like-minded young men focused on bettering themselves, but only if you let us. If you want to see similar results to mine and want to access the same skills and processes it took me to get these results, then hit the link in the description and book a call to see if you're a good fit for the program. If, after all, the worst case scenario isn't a good fit for you, you don't have the time or the effort, or the wife says no, we will point you in the right direction to reaching your goals. This was Brady Long. I'll talk to you soon. Since you made it so far, you are definitely a good candidate for my program. Further steps from this, just go to the link in my description, or it should be in my Instagram, just on my profile, and just click the link. We can book a call, and we can talk about moving on further from here to reach your fitness goals and your fitness dreams.